happens, so you can go along and see the shrooms well before you'd step on them.
Right. But at the same time, a good teamo knows that predictability is the thing that you want to fight against. So again, you kind of have to think a little bit more outside the box and think a little bit about your positioning when you're playing against champions like that. And Talia is definitely a champion like that.
Yeah, looking like a little bit of a skirmish up in the top lane, causing Alawi to have to burn flash there to avoid any further aggression from the Elise and the Darius.
Okay, so it looks like they're fighting a little bit in bot lane, but between Tom and Caitlyn and... Oh, we got another fight here. It looks like... I don't know. It's kind of dangerous. And it looks like Alawi goes ahead and goes down to the Darius. Again, Darius was patient, was able to take advantage of the Elise gank. And two heroes starting out pretty good, I think. This is really nice.
Yeah, definitely a solid way to start the match. Oh, Zach, missing the jump right there onto the Draven. Barely.
And he took quite a bit of damage on his way out. He could have tried to stick with those guys for a little bit longer, but he would definitely have been stunned. So it's good to see that. Good to see that he at least was able to get out of that, but he needs to kind of make sure he hits his skill shots, as we've been seeing with a few of our junglers today, that the nerves might be getting to him.
Yeah, in a lot of cases where lanes are like going strictly even or behind sometimes, like it's the jungler's job to sometimes make that difference that makes the lane shift in their team's favor.
Right. Also, you've noticed Elise has already started off being a little more useful for her team in the early game. Zach has got to start figuring out what he can do to start to move things back into his direction.
It looks like there might be a dive going down here for members.
And
blocking
the
him from
wall.
the tower. Nowhere to go right now until that Talia wall is down. Caitlyn gonna bounce over the wall, and they're actually gonna be able to get out of there barely.
I'm gonna say, lucky she had that 90 caliber net, because that definitely wasn't gonna end well for her. Tom also saved her life there just a little bit.
Yeah. Definitely a very strong early engage and aggression and just show of confidence made by 2Hero right there, saying, yeah, we're like level 5 and 6, but we're going to dive you on tower as soon as we have our 6.
Right. So I'm actually kind of impressed that Talia went and did that quickly. It was almost like as soon as she knew she hit 6, that was what her plan was. So good job on 2Hero for actually having a fairly well thought out plan going into this. Okay, so there is an Earth Dragon. I feel like blue team probably needs that.
Yeah.
A little bit more than red team, just because their damage output is going to be heavily dependent on Caitlyn and Karthus. So a little more damage to help take objectives would definitely be really helpful. But, and I don't, whoa, how did she miss that?
Yeah, a little bit late there, I think. Darius just sidestepping it right before she casted it.
Oh, anyway, considering looks like KDA gods are not necessarily super damage based, they're more tanky than anything else. It might benefit them a little bit if they were to able to, get some Earth Dragons so they could help actually take objectives.
Yes.
So we'll see if they actually go that route. It looks like it might be a while before that actually happens, because I think that both teams won't actually approach that dragon until a gank occurs and that lane is essentially cleaned out.
Yeah.
Right now, Draven, though, I don't know how many stacks he necessarily had, but he had quite a few at this point. So let's
take a look actually and see how many stacks he's up to. It's up to 18 stacks right now at his current.
That can't be. He has 70 CS. He's been catching axes this whole time.
Yeah, unless I'm reading that wrong. Interesting.
All right, then. It's 190.
Oh, it's 190? It's just not displaying right? I see.
Yeah, the 3 numbers kind of show up weird, because I've seen that every now and again with the Nasus, so kind of odd. But that's That's just how it is. But that also means Elise needs to take herself down there to help Draven out right now. He has quite a few stacks. Getting a kill right now on Draven would essentially put him, if getting to late game was essentially the moon, and it looks like Darius is not having a good time here. He's probably about to die here.
Yeah. Oh, again, on the bot lane, actually, red team going to go in and take down Tom Kench, too, going 1-for-1 trades here.
Uh-oh. And it looks like
Ooh.
Talia is going to die here. Oh, and she does. Karthus goes ahead and gets that kill. But yeah, they got to get that kill for Draven. That's way too much money that he's just kind of sitting on.
And it looks like that 2-hero is looking to pick up that dragon to even the score with Talia going down here. Karthus saying, maybe I don't want to have this happen. Zach going to come in, though, going to knock up the AD carry there.
And Karthus goes ahead and goes down.
See if he can get some stuff going on here. Oh, he gets the ult off. That's going to be able to push them far away from the dragon.
Ooh. Good thing he kept that heal, huh? But it looks like Draven has the same curse that every other Draven has, where he just can't get that kill.
Yep.
Just never can get that kill.
Yeah, it'll be funny to see if the Braum just gets all the kills. No stacks for Draven.
I'm going to say sometimes it feels like that.
Yeah. It looks like KDA gods are actually going to take the dragon off Karthus, valiantly dying and then ulting.
Right. I'm saying that was a good job on their part. Like I said earlier, KDA gods are definitely going to need a little more power behind them taking objectives, just because there isn't supposed to be all that much power behind who they have. So good job on taking that Earth Drake. It looks like the next one's going to be Cloud. And in terms of Cloud Dragon helping to balance out a specific team's composition, I would hope that the red team actually makes an active push to go get this one. They don't really have all that much mobility. You have Zach, Caitlyn, and Tom, which essentially is everyone being able to move, because Karthus doesn't need to move. He just needs to ult. And Alawi is kind of doing Alawi things.
She gonna get? Oh, what? Oh, Talia though gonna come in. Is she gonna get her? What was that? Oh my god.
That hurt.
Jeez.
Well then.
Yeah. I got no words for that.
Like I said, Alawi's going to win that lane.
A bit. Yeah, Draven and Elise being totally confident, thinking they can just come in and get Alawi. Thing is, she's got her ult now.
Yeah, she has her ult, and she started Black Cleaver. So that means every hit is going to lower defense and do more damage over time. So, yeah, that... Never underestimate the defensive capability of an Alawi. 1v2s are not necessarily beneficial for you. It might take an entire team early on to actually stop her.
Yeah, but even then, I mean, the more people you have around Alawi, the more tentacles she gets to offer ult. I mean, the more tentacles, the merrier for her. She's not doing less damage because of it.
Pretty much.
Uh-oh. Karthus looking in a pretty hard spot right here. Ooh, is he gonna... Nope.
Nope, he will not be able to finish her off. So it looks like they're going to go ahead and... it looks like someone was pinging for Zach. Draven's trying to figure out whether or not he wants to actually go in, but it's not doing enough.
Yeah, definitely bot and mid lane are going very even in kills. I will say, though, that the Elise is taking up the large kill percentage of 2-hero right now, which might be hurting the laners, especially that Draven, who still has not gotten a kill.
Yeah.
He's 118 CS, so that's definitely hurting him.
I say, but once he gets that first kill, he's, like I said, he might outright be able to buy a high-tier damage item immediately after that. So we'll have to see whether or not... is this... and the Tom... barely saves this Caitlyn, but if Draven throws the ult down, will he throw the ult down?
He's got no mana.
Oh no! All right, well, at least they might be able to get tower from all that. Darius is taking a little bit of damage there, but it doesn't look like too much more is going to happen. And Zach comes through. He's trying to fight Darius, but Darius goes ahead and backs out. He gets out of that completely, and it looks like now blue team or KDA Gods goes ahead and gets that top turret. First turret, of course, goes to 2Hero in the bot lane, but it looks like we have a trade on top and bottom.
Yeah, Karthus looking like he's having some trouble getting close to Talia. Yeah, Talia being able to get you from really far away and then get really close and up in your face and then just do tons of DPS.
So Zach goes to clear out a ward, and it looks like Elise is clearing out red buff. Bot lane is pushing towards the KDA God side, while top is pushing towards 2Hero, and mid it's pretty even. But it is not even in terms of CS. Karthus is running around like 145 CS versus Talia's 107. He currently has a 5k gold lead over her. Looks like it's going to be good for KDA Gods to go ahead and get this Rift Herald, though, so nice job picking up that objective for them. It's probably going to go to Alawi at this point because she's pretty much wrecking everything that she sees.
Yeah.
So that's not a good sign for Darius. And it looks like he's actually about to be... Oh, no, he wasn't. He's perfectly fine where he was.
Yeah.
But...
This tournament is definitely looking to be dictated by which top laner gets fed the most, honestly. The top laner has been sort of the quintessential piece of every team comp we've seen so far, especially with the Renekton and again here with the Alawi.
Right. So, and it looks like Alawi is going ahead and she built her Mercurial treads. Yeah, Merc treads.
Magic resist boots, I call them.
Pretty much. And now it looks like she's building some attack damage along with Ruby Crystal. I think she's probably going for a Phage. From the Phage, I honestly don't know what she's planning on building. It might be a Frozen Mallet. It might be an Infinity Edge, but that seems like that might not necessarily work out.
Actually, she built into the Germ's Fist.
Okay. That makes a little more sense. So that means that she's going...
Ooh, 3 members going to go on Zach here. He does have passes, I believe. He's going to get his ult off here, and he's going to flash out. Draven going to ult here. He's going to pop the passive. Teleport. There it is. He's going to go down anyway to the Elise, unfortunately. But it looks like she has red buff procced on her and is taking lots of damage. Karth is all going to come down. It is not enough. Ooh. Oh, Talia gonna.
And she takes all of Draven's stacks.
Oh no.
I mean, not all of them, but he had so many built up.
That's 150 CS of stacks right there.
But yeah, Alawi. While Alawi is pretty difficult to kill, turrets always beat Alawi. Always.
Yep, that tends to happen.
Yeah.
Also now, both teams losing or have lost 1 and 2 members of their teams, and the Air Drake is live.
Okay, so it looks like I said, red team should, or 2Hero should definitely go for that. And it looks like they actually are either making a motion towards it or trying,
2Hero's just straight up going for it. There is no vision control for KDA Gods on this Drake. But I think they know it's happening.
Well, at least Tom is coming up to try and ward it, I think. But by the time he gets there, it won't matter.
Yep.
And Zach was there too, but he was going to get his red buff. So that works out for everyone to some degree, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. But no, that poor Draven going from 150 CS and losing all those stacks that he's worked for.
Yeah, let's see what he's at now, actually. He is at 190. Come on, let me pick you. Yeah, he's at least 190, which meant he was at least almost at 400.
Yeah, which, I mean, how long ago was the last time we checked? That had to be over 5 minutes ago.
Right.
So another 5 minutes of work is going to have to be done for Draven here if he wants to get back up there to the 400 stacks.
Right. Although he's doing really great in terms of getting assists. Like, he's definitely throwing damage out, and he's definitely being rewarded.